Here's some more info about Google Docs. So with a Google Doc, you have a couple different options from your file menu. You can make a copy of the document, which is going to make an exact copy of it. That gives you two. Maybe you have your version from 2021. Now you want to make a new one for 2022, copy the document, edit the new one. You can email this to people. If you had people who were collaborating on it with you, if you had shared it with other editors, you could email those collaborators directly. You can also download your Google Doc as a Word file, PDF, plain text. PDF is honestly the one that I use the most. So, other things from within your Google Doc. Other things you can do include smart chips, and you may be familiar with some of these. Smart chips is the new feature in Google where you type the @ symbol and then a lot of different options come up. From the @ symbol, you can link to a person. So let's say I'll just link it to my personal account, and it's going to put an email address in there. And what's nice is that's a clickable email address. If it's a person, you can also give them access to the document if you want. So it's a quick, easy way to share a document with somebody. So I could go ahead and share, and now it's going to share with that person. So that's kind of a cool thing. Other things you can do from that @ symbol, some different building blocks, parts of the different things that you can put attached to it. You can attach specific files. So you could link directly to another Google file. Keep scrolling down here. You could add checklists, numbered list, a bullet list. You can insert images, drawings, charts, insert dates, headings. You can insert calendar events, which is kind of cool. So this is a calendar event I have on my calendar. And again, it creates a clickable link directly to that event. And let's look a few more. The last thing I want to show you in here is a really cool one all the way down at the bottom. And that is, sorry, keep going, drop-down menus. This is really new and just, I think, absolutely amazing. So drop-down menu, we're going to create a new drop-down. And let's maybe call this a rubric. So option 1, maybe we'll say mastery, approaching, not achieving. We'll make the mastery green, approaching yellow, not achieving red. We're going to get rid of option 4. You could have as many options as you want. We're going to save this. And now I have a little drop-down menu that I could go through and click wherever it is. So I could use that drop-down menu as a rubric, the way I just made it. Maybe it has to do with project planning. You're in the planning stage, you're in the implementation stage, you're in the completed stage. Where are you within a project? So that drop-down menu has a lot of different options and is really fun. And if I go back, type that @ symbol again, go all the way down, all the way down to the drop-down menu. What's neat is I could also reuse a drop-down that I've already created. And they do have some preset ones as well. You see here's, again, project status, not started, blocked, in progress, complete, review status. So you could insert these preset drop-downs also. Kind of cool. A few other things to show you that you have access to. One is the Explore menu down here in the bottom right. If you click on Explore, this allows you to search your Google Drive and the web for various things. So let's say I wanted to search for dogs. So it's going to show me articles about dogs, images relating to dogs, and then things in my drive that mention dogs. If I went to the images, I could click on one and I could insert that image into my doc. And that's an option. Let's go up here. So in this paragraph, I talk about the Google Level 2 certification exam. So let's explore, find some information about these Google certification exams on the web. Okay, so here's one. This is an article that's got information. I'm going to cite that article. So I hover my mouse over the article and you'll see the little quotation marks pop up. And I click on them. And now you'll see here in the document that little number 1 showing as a citation mark. Scroll down to the footer. There's the full footnote. So it gives the information and it gives a link to where it was accessed. So you can use the explore button to also cite things, which is great. Let's say we're looking, we see a word and we don't know what it means. Innovator. Ooh, that's a tough one. I can highlight that word innovator, go up to the tools menu, and I have a dictionary. There's the definition of the word innovator. Another way to access that, highlight the word, right click, define innovator, or I could even explore about that word innovator. Finally, in the tools menu, worth mentioning is the ability for you to translate your document. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So click on tools, scroll down to translate document. What it's going to do is it's going to create a brand new document, and it's titled translated copy of whatever the document was titled. And you have a choice of all these different languages. So one thing that I was often having to do in my last job was translate to Spanish. Scroll down Spanish, translate. And it's going to open a new document translated into Spanish. So that's a really great feature that Google offers that makes things really nice for both teachers and families.